there are islands that exist among people. I like to go to them. In Chong Hyon-jong's two-line poem Island, we can find his thoughts on relationships among people. An island is the inner war that exists among people, and through poems, Chong Hyon-jong wishes to break that disconnection of communication between people living in the modern days. By breathing life into our minds through poems and lightly lifting us up in the air, he saves us from the burden of our daily lives, the reality. Chong Hyon-jong's poems create things like the light of dawn and lightly lifts up the heaviness.
A tree is nature and the universe. Its roots are attached to the earth and is spreaded out. The tree directly accepts the wind, sky, and the light of the sun. The upright tree that communicates with all living things on the earth delivers the breath of life up to the sky. Human beings who want to rise up infinitely want to become one with the tree, and through it they feel the sense of life. Through nature, Chong Hyon-jong sings of the breath of life in the universe.
우리가 자연 그러면은 추상적인 말이 아니죠. 그래서 뭐 나무라든지 무슨 꽃이라든지 돌이라든지 뭐 흙이라든지 뭐 하늘이라든지 이런 그 구체적인 대상들이 다 있는 겁니다. 그걸 우리 통틀어 자연은 그렇죠. 그러니까 이제 그런 거를 노래하게 되는 게 아닌가. 인공적인 세계 이런 것이 가지고 있는 어떤 비응, 문명이 가지고 있는 어떤 그 해악 이런 게 뭐 그동안 뭐 수없이 사회에서도 그렇고 여기서도 그렇고 지적돼 왔으니까요. 이제 그런 데서 우리의 어떤 생명력이라고 할까 아주 자연스러운 그런 어떤 그 건강함 이런 거를 역시 회복하는 그런 순간이 시를 쓰고 시를 읽는 순간이 아닌가.
The poet Chong Hyon-jong dreams of trees. The fresh wind of nature that he brought when he was 26 became a whirlwind in the history of Korean modern poetry. His poems depart from all kinds of conventional poetry and create a new breath of modern poems. They are full of hopeful dreams and the breath of nature and life. Even though he's over 60, his senses toward life are soft and natural despite the harshness of the world that he's living in, which touches the minds of his readers. In the desolate society that we live in, Chong Hyon-jong tries to breathe life into human beings instinctively. Perhaps he wanted to release tension from people living in modern days. The topics he uses are very ordinary, which don't look like they can be a comfort in our lives, but they settle in the minds of the readers as peaceful memories. Chong Hyon-jong's poems touch people's lives by breaking up common ideas and making us look at things in a new way. He is able to do that with his own inventive poetic language.
정현종 선생의 그 시는 단순히 어떤 그 사회 현실을 갖다가 고발하고 폭로한 것이 아니라 가장 아름다운 언어를 빚어냄으로써 그것을 가지고서 이 아름답지 못한 세상을 추문으로 만들고 우리로 하여금 반성케 하고 이것을 가고자 하는 어떤 그 열망을 가지게끔 하는 그런 그 힘을 가지고 있다고 할 수 있고, 그런 경향의 가장 그 높은 자리에 올라선 분이 정현종 시인이다라고 얘기할 수 있겠죠.
By writing poems about nature, Chong Hyon-jong hoped that it would become the force in our spirit. Poetry was a thirst of creativeness for him. That thirst is shown in his passionate determination to write more poems. Later in his poetry, he changes. He brings his attention to people, but the people he sings of still exist within his nature. Poet Chong Hyon-jong creates nature. Now, instead of singing of the vitality of trees, he warns those who try to destroy them of the dangers of taking away people's dreams. He heartily wishes that they will see the harsh reality through his poems. To breathe comfortably is not merely just breathing. Chong Hyon-jong pulls the strings that exist between nature and man and between ideal and reality. When that string stays in the middle, that's when we can breathe comfortably. That is when we are granted moments of blessedness in life.
감동 없이는 우리 삶이라는 게 너무 사실은 보잘것없는 거거든요. 그러니까 우리 삶을 갖다가 좀 이렇게 높인다든지 끌어올린다, 고양한다든지 이런 걸 위해서는 예술이, 시가 참 필요한 게 아닌지 쓰면서 읽으면서 느끼는 게 그렇습니다.
Chong Hyon-jong's poems are trees and flowers in themselves. They are newly reborn in each moment. As he watches objects, he tells people to feel the delight and joy of being alive. And he hopes for people and objects to come into a joyful harmony to be reborn into a new world.